What up, PCS fam? Wanted to drop this quick video for you because uh, I know that this could be a journey, right? And I know sometimes when you're trying to figure things out, it can seem overwhelming. It can seem as if um, it could seem as if you're not making as much progress as you like, or maybe you just feel stuck. And you're trying to figure out what should you do, right? Should you keep going? Should you quit? Should you, should you, do you feel like you need the right strategy? Is it an idea? What it is? But you feel like you need to get back into momentum because, you don't feel like you're moving you're moving forward as much as you want to move forward. And let me tell you this, the good thing is the fact that you're even thinking about that is showing at least you're interested in making progress, because people who not interested in making progress, that's not even on their mind to want to do, right? So that's the good news, is you want to move forward. But I want to share this video in regards to more about um what are some things you can do, right, to get you out of the space, because I've been there. Obviously, when I first started, I came out the gate years ago, going on 6 years now. Came out the gate and didn't know what I was doing at all, and wasn't generating any income, and was actually trying to just do a bunch of things. And I know that's where some of us are right now. Or maybe you've taken some steps but you're not seeing the results that you want to get. Either way, we need to get you unstuck, right? And I'm gonna share with you. I'm gonna share with you three things that really worked for me. So this is why I wanted to send this directly to you. Three things that worked for me that allowed me to start generating income. Then because I switched my mindset in a few different areas, then that allowed me to hit 5K a month, then 10K a month, six figures and beyond, right? So with that, I'm going to share with you some things that have been working for me, and the things that have been working for some of the other members that's in the PCS program, that allowed them to get unstuck, right? So because I want you to level up. And the interesting thing is, what you think that you're in here for is not actually the main thing that you're in here for, right? So you think you're part of the PCS program to generate all of this income and be profitable and wealthy, which, by the way, you are going to be and you are going to have, as you continue to stay committed, keep going, regardless of whether you make the calls or not. Obviously, I would love to see you live, but it's not about how many sessions you attend. But I'm gonna tell you this: what you're really getting out of the program, whether you know it or not, is a new you. You're becoming a new person. You're becoming a more developed person, because you can't get to six figures a year. You can't even get to 5 grand a month being the same person that you are right now. There's new things that you need to develop. There's new habits. There's new mindsets. There's new actions you need to take to get you to the next level. How do we know that? Because you will already be at the next level if you had those, right? So, which is okay, because we all developing, right? I'm still developing, right? For me to really be where I ultimately want to be, impact in the world, and the wealth for my family, and the legacy I want to live in the world, right? I'm growing, so we all growing, and I already know that it's going to take another level of me, just like it's going to take another level of you to really get this thing going. So yeah, so you're becoming a better person while you're in this program. You're also in it, you're leaving a legacy, right? Like you're doing this to leave the legacy that you want to leave in the world. When it's all said and done, you want people to close the books on your name and say, this is hot. This is what you left for the world, right? This is what you left for your children. This is what you left for your children's children's children. You're going to be the person in your family's name. You're going to be the person in your family that everybody remembers their name. Everybody remembers your name. Everybody remembers what you've done. And that leads to the other thing that you're in this for, that you may not even know, or maybe you should, is impact, right? So you in it for impact. And realize that the more you continue to take the steps and figure this thing out, just like every single person who's part of this program who is successful in our industry and what we do, it has allowed them to go to that next level. So because of that impact. All right. So that's what you're in it for. And guess what? The sum result of all of that is going to get you to $5,000 a month. Then we level you up. And the results of that is going to get you to 6 figures. Make sense? So the money is an outcome and is a result. The money is a result of becoming a better person, is a result of the motivation to leave a legacy and the type of impact that you leave in the world. Make sense? All right. So with that, let's go ahead. If you're feeling unstuck, let's go ahead and share. This is the I'm gonna show you how to get unstuck. Is really what this is about. How to get unstuck. So there's 3 things that that I've done and I see a lot of people who are successful do to get unstuck. One is you might not even know your options. You have options, right? Being part of this program automatically opened up doors for you. Whether you know it or you don't know it, it opened up doors. It opened up doors for support. It opened up doors for just like what like just things that you can do, like things that you can learn. Like it's strategies that you may or may not have known, right? So especially when you talk about options, we can talk about strategies. That's really what it is, because you may be in a certain place in your life than somewhere else, or you may have certain resources or not than other people have. So then what are your options? Let me give you an example. Maybe you have money to invest in Facebook ads. That is one type of option. So you can say, you know what, I want to get faster results. Let me invest in doing ads. And we have trainings on that. You have access to the team. You have access to the group. We have people running ads. I'm running ads. So you can say, you know what, I'm willing to invest in that to learn how do I get leads, or to spend in getting leads. Or maybe another option is, you know what, I don't really have the money to invest $10 a day in ads, but you know what, I really want to figure out how do I master this organic game? How do I connect with people organically and be able to generate leads that way? You feel what I'm saying? What are your options in terms of creating your program? You might say, you know what, I may not want to do one-on-one coaching. I might want to do group coaching, right? I might not, and everything that I teach you and train you on is best practice. So we teach 12-week coaching one-on-one, but if you wanted to lower it to 6 or 9 weeks, you can do that. It's your business. But a lot of times we feel like you have to do something a certain way, and you limit what your options are. So you feel like, oh, I'm stuck. It ain't that you're stuck. It's that you're not thinking about the other options that you can do. Everything that we teach you is helping you, is giving you what the top of the top, what the best are doing, what's going to help you get the best and the top results. But you can water any of that down to make the option available for you. Does that make sense? So that's the first thing. Another thing that may have you feeling stuck is your beliefs. Your beliefs are huge. Your beliefs are huge because you may say, oh, well, I can't do that. Anytime you feel yourself saying, I can't do that, because you're limiting yourself. Because with enough creativity, is enough resources in the world, in the program, people, everything to get you what you need. So you might say, oh, I can't do this because I am not good at social media. It's a limiting belief. You know that there's people crushing it on using social media every day. I can't do this because I'm not a tech person. I don't understand the tech. Limiting belief. There's people of all ages, young and old, that mastered the tech, right? That got the tech. And if you don't know tech, or even if you're not interested in quote unquote tech, how to do this, how to integrate this or that, there's people in the world that love doing that stuff, right? You could say, there might be, you might say, well, I don't have enough experience. So why would somebody want to listen to me? Limited belief. We know that you only have to be 1 or 2 steps ahead of somebody for them to feel like you're very helpful and that you're helping them get to the next step. Right? So It doesn't have to be, you don't willingly put obstacles in your way. And don't say, and never say, I can't do something because of X. I want you to say, how can I get that done? What can I do to get it done? That's that's the type of mindset of a winner that we adopt as part of this PCS program, because we're not going to let obstacles stop us. We're not going to let our beliefs stop us. We know that it can be done. It's about figuring out a way. It's about figuring out, okay, it's about just understanding, just believing that it can be done. Like, you got to believe in yourself that I know that this can be done. Even if it has to be done a different way, just have the belief in yourself that it can be done. We see examples of this every day, even inside of the group. You see people booking appointments. You see people on social media crushing it. You see people getting clients. Members are posting, new invoices and checks that they're getting every week. We know that it can be done in with your peers. Right? I'm not even talking about people you don't know. I'm talking about your own peers and your own people, your own family inside of this group. Okay? And then the third thing is support. All right? Support. Realize that you got the support. You got the support that you need. We have to tap into the support. If you're feeling stuck, it's because you're not tapping into all of the resources and the support that you have around you, right? You can search for any content. We have over 250 hours of content that you instantly immediately have access to, of coaching content specifically, that you can instantly keyword search, like Google. You have access to the Facebook group and the Facebook community, right? Like, you have access to all your peers, that people in all level of the process. We got people who are just starting, never done a business before. We got people that don't know how to don't know tech, overcame it. Not good at social media, overcame it. People in all different types of niches, relationships. People doing the real estate, people doing health and fitness, people working with entrepreneurs and business owners, people doing life coaching, confidence coaching. We got sex coaches. We got everything that you could think of, right? So you have the support around you, but you're feeling stuck because you probably are building your business in a bubble. And I always say, if it's one of the things you remember about Coach T is, you can't build a successful business in a bubble. You can't. You got to realize that life circumstances are going to happen, and you got to be willing to say, I know this is happening, but am I set up in a way to where everything doesn't have to come to a dead stop every time I run into a personal challenge, right? So if you're feeling stuck, explore it. And obviously, if you ever need, support, you can text me. Text me and I'll point you in the right direction. Or if you need to upgrade, we got the PCS program. We got the PCS Plus program now, that if you really need the help, you got somebody who can, you got my direct team that can hold your hand through the process. And they can show you how to do this, and they can show you how to do the integrations, and they can show you how to do this on social media. And they can show you this about the ads, and they can show you this and show you that, and walk you through it, and share your screen and point here, click here, do that, overcome the mindset. Here's the strategy. We got business coaches. So that's the PCS Plus program. And if you want me, you can always apply to work with me one-on-one, and you can level that up. And if you want to know more information, just shoot me a text, let me know. Right? But understand and realize you got this. I promise you, you got this. I wouldn't be here having this conversation with you, and I wouldn't be making the level of progress that I've made. I would have still been making $0 per month had I not adopted this mindset that we went through today of how to get myself unstuck. And you can do it. Just take it one day at a time, one step at a time. Stay focused on it. Like, if you got to write these things out, write these things out that we just went through, write it out. Like, if you got to have like a little sheet of paper or post it and put it on your computer or your laptop and say, Explore my options. Explore my options. Um, Believe in myself. Tap into the support or leverage support. Literally do that. Put it in front of you every day so you can understand that that's going to overcome your mindset. That's going to give you the mindset that you need to keep going. And then the tactical strategic stuff, we can teach you that all day long. But it's the mindset stuff that's going to keep you going. It's the mindset stuff that's not going to allow you to quit. It's this stuff that's going to allow you to keep going.